Hi everyone, my name is Halima Mohamed and I'm an HR advisor at Starbucks. Today I'll be presenting a simple but impactful idea to improve how we implement sustainability in our stores, specifically through our reusable cup program. So to start off, I'm going to be talking about the ESG challenges. So Starbucks already has strong sustainability goals, but the challenge is how these goals are actually carried out in stores. Right now, we still rely heavily on single-use cups, which creates a lot of waste and contributes to environmental impact. There are also a lot of improvements that need to be made to the reusable cup program. The program isn't always used consistently, especially during busy periods like peak hours or when when partners are handling mobile orders. There are also growing pressure from customers and stakeholders, especially in places like Canada and Europe. So overall, this presentation will highlight some solutions. It will show that the issue isn't just the strategy, but how it is being executed in stores. So the next slide is about our HR-led solution. So to address this, I'm proposing a reusable cup and waste reduction training program. This is an HR-led initiative focused on giving partners clear and practical training on how to handle reusable cups during their shifts. The goal is to create consistency across stores and make sure partners feel confident and ready to tackle any situation, especially during their busy shifts. HR is leading this because the issue isn't just operational, it's about employee support, training, and just making sure everyone is on the same page. Now I'll be talking about who it affects. So, firstly, it affects store partners. This is because they're the ones that have to manage reusable cups. They have to explain the program to customers. They have to experience busy periods on the floor. It's more stressful for them, and sometimes it can be confusing if the training or processes aren't clear. Second is store managers. They're responsible with implementing and enforcing the program. They also need to train staff and just make sure that there's consistency across all partners. And lastly is customers, because they experience longer wait times. There's confusion on how the reusable cup program works. They may feel discouraged from participating if it's like something that's inconvenience to them or that's something they're not really educated on from the partners. So now I'll be talking about why this matters to the stakeholders. This initiative matters to the stakeholders because it directly supports them. Our first key stakeholders are the partners because they are the ones who work every day to support and serve customers. This initiative will help reduce confusion and help them better manage their workload, especially, like I said, and during busy periods and during busy seasons as well. So for our environmentally concerned customers, it will show them that we are making real changes to our sustainability practices. It will improve their overall experience by making service faster and more consistent. And lastly, for investors, it strengthens ESG performance, it builds trust, and just reduces long-term risks. So overall, this initiative helps align what stakeholders expect with what is actually happening in the stores. And now I'll be talking about some of the benefits. There are clear benefits for the company. Looking at it from an HR perspective, this initiative helps improve partner confidence, it reduces stress, which ultimately leads to better retention and engagement from partners. ESG. So moving on to ESG, it helps reduce waste and will be beneficial towards Starbucks' sustainability performance. And lastly, in the slide, I'll be talking about how it benefits the business. It will improve efficiency in stores. The training will help equip partners with the necessary skills to ensure efficiency is improved. It will also help to reduce long-term risks like damage to the reputation, the company's image, losing customers, or just an increase in regulatory costs. So these small changes in the reusable cup program can help the company reach their sustainability goals and meet the needs of all their stakeholders. Okay, in the next slide, I'll be talking about business costs and risks. So there are some costs to consider for this program. The first is the development of training programs, which is estimated at 20,000. The second is costs of giving partners time to complete the training, so paying them for their time to come in and to actually do the training, which is about 50 to 100 per partner. Especially with training, we anticipate that it will run for 6 to 8 hours. And the last one is pilot program. This will require $5,000 to $10,000. So overall, this is relatively a low investment. and also comes with a lot of long-term benefits. There are also some risks that come with this, of course. Partners can resist to the new changes. It can also cause a slower service while employees adjust to the new processes. Another risk is inconsistent use across stores, especially in the early stages. However, like every risk, this can be managed through simple training, pilot testing, and just ongoing support. But of course, the bigger risk is, of course, not taking action, which can lead to the company losing its credibility, a stain to their reputation, and as well as increased pressure from stakeholders. Next slide, I'll be talking about implementation roadmap. So this initiative will be rolled out in three phases. The first phase is planning phase, where HR develops the training materials and clear procedures. And next is the pilot phase, where program is tested in a small number of stores to gather feedback from partners, hear what their experiences are with the new changes, and just make improvements where it's needed. Also, check in with store managers, check in with customers, and just get feedback from them. We also want to give them surveys on mobile apps. So the customers that come in for their mobile pickup, with them it's a bit different because they have to come with their cups and then get the drink poured into their cups. So with them we would put surveys on the app so that they can complete and we can get a feedback on there. Finally, the program is rolled out across all stores, which is the rollout phase, and partners will be giving ongoing support and just regular updates on any new information from their store manager. The store manager will relay this information to HR. So now let's talk about key indicators. So the success of the program will be measured by how well partners complete the program, partner feedback, customer satisfaction, and just how much less stores are using and relying on single-use cups. So our partners are they informing customers on these new updates? Are customers bringing their reusable cups? Like, is it working with everyone? Sorry, let's go back. Okay, 1 second, sorry. So now I'll be talking about sustainability and reporting. So this program is designed to fit within the global ESG standards and frameworks, specifically the UN Sustainable Development Goals and ISO 26000. We will set targets and track outcomes for the reduction of single-use cup usage, environmental impact, and the uptake of the programs by customers and store managers. So to support transparency, the results will be communicated to the board on a quarterly basis and incorporated into Starbucks sustainability reporting. This enables the board to be informed and Starbucks to continue responding to the escalating ESG requirements, particularly in Canada and Europe. In the next slide, I'll be talking about what the next steps are. So today I'm here asking the board to approve funding for this initiative. So in order for this initiative to be successful and for the program to be successfully executed, this program requires $30,000 to $40,000 to support the launch and begin the pilot phase in May of this year, 2026. We can then immediately begin developing training materials and selecting pilot stores if this is something that the board approves of. This initiative is both a practical and achievable for this company, and it will help Starbucks strengthen their sustainability efforts. It'll help partners and customers with their experiences in all locations, and it will just overall be a great sustainability initiative for Starbucks. Okay, thank you so much. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for your time and consideration, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you guys may have.